Guys, it's Devin, and today I thought I would do a weekly beauty basket and show you guys. I've gone through my collection and I've thrown some things out, and I've got some things that I'm trying to use up that I need to finish that I've just had and I'm tired of, quite frankly. So I thought this would be a good way to show you guys some of the things I'm using this week, and then, you know, I don't know. It was just a video idea, to be perfectly honest, because I'm out of them at the moment. So yeah, let's jump into it. So my eyeshadow for the week, I decided I would pick like a palette a week because I have so many palettes and it's ridiculous. So I kind of cheated this week and I picked my favorite eyeshadow palette that I have a hard time getting away from, and that is my Makeup Geek Z palette. I've actually got this full now. I'm so excited. I got in my Makeup Geek order last week and my palette is officially full. I already have more that I want, but these were all the main ones. So this is the palette I'm going to be working out of this week for my eyes. And then for my cheeks, I'm going to be working out of my Makeup Geek blush palette. I'm so excited for these blushes. I cannot get enough of them already. I've only had the chance to wear like 2 of them, but I'm obsessed with the quality of each and every one of them. I'm obsessed with the colors. So this is probably the blush palette I'm going to be working out of for the next couple of weeks at least. I just don't see myself getting tired of that. So now on to more trying to use up things, needing to get rid of these things. Foundation. My Makeup Forever HD foundation. This is in the color 117. I'm wanting to say it looks like I'm about halfway through it, and I am so tired of this foundation. I don't know. I'm either going to use it up by the end of the week, which I very seriously doubt I'm going to go through half of this at the end of the week, but I'm going to throw it away at the end of the week because I just don't like the way this lays on my skin anymore. This was one of the very first foundations I got when I started really getting into makeup because it's one of probably the most talked about. And it definitely is not one of my favorites at all. I don't like the way it lays on my skin. It does not give me the full coverage that I want. The only way that I even can tolerate wearing it is to apply it with a beauty blender and really shear it out, but I have to build up the coverage in the spots that I want, but it makes it lay a little bit better when I use the beauty blender. It doesn't lay very well at all when I use a brush. I'm just so ready for this to be done. I'm going to use it this week and then I'm chucking it in the trash. I'm done with it. Another thing, I'm not going to go in any particular order because nothing is in particular order here. The Great Lash Clear Transparent Brow Gel. I use this to set my brows or attempt to set my brows. This is not good at all. I like the Anastasia, however you pronounce it. Her brow gel is just superior to this. They are not all created equal. And for my brows, I'm going to use up the Lancome Le Crayon, whatever. It's the brow crayon from Lancome. This one's in the color Sable. It's got the spoolie on the end, and I've used quite a bit of it. I'm just ready to be done with it and use it up because I've had it for a while. Eyeliners. I'm going to use my Jordan. Hey guys, it's Devin, and today I thought I would do like my weekly beauty basket. I've gone through my stuff and I've picked out some things that I want to use up, and I thought this would be kind of a fun video idea. Let me guys know. You guys let me know if you like this kind of video, and I will try to do this every week. So the first couple of things, I decided that instead of just like an eyeshadow, I'm going to choose an eyeshadow palette because I have a lot of them, and I really kind of cheated with the blush and the eyeshadow this week because I just picked my favorite eyeshadow palette, and that is my Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I finally have got this filled up, and I have a hard time reaching for anything else, to be quite honest. So that won't be hard for me to stick to this week. And then as far as my blush palette, I'm going to play with my Makeup Geek blushes that I got. I got 8 of them. when they released this last weekend, or the weekend before last. I don't know, the 15th, whenever that was. I love them. I love each and every one of them. I'm super stoked to play with that. Okay, so moving on. Foundation, I'm going to use up or throw away at the end of the week my Makeup Forever HD foundation. I just don't much care for this foundation, to be perfectly honest, and it's been in my collection for entirely too long, so it is getting used the rest of this week, and then I'm throwing it away whether it's gone or not. For my brows, I need to finish my Lancome brow pencil. This is in the color Sable, and it's one of those dual-ended ones. I mean, I've used quite a bit of it. It's probably one of my favorite if I'm going for like a really, it gives me a lot of color. It's very bold. So I need to finish that up. And I also need to finish up the Great Lash Clear Transparent brow gel. I just do not like this at all. It does absolutely nothing compared to the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I know the price difference is huge, but the Anastasia one actually works, which is kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, so for eyeliner, I'm going to use my Jordana Fabuliner for like brown. This is the brown one. I'm going to use this week. I've had this in my collection for a little while, so I need to use it up or throw it away. For pencil liner, I'm going to try to use up my Kat Von D autograph pencil in Black Metal Love. I really like this one. I just feel like I've been using it forever and ever and ever, and it's like the never-ending eyeliner. But I do really like it. And then I have another eyeliner in here somewhere. Oh, gel liners. In case I want to do gel liner, I'm going to try to use up some of my Physicians Formula ones. These are the ones that come in like the strips of 3, and they are the best gel liners I've ever used. I mean, they're definitely comparable to the Bobbi Browns, and I mean, Makeup Geek's gel liner is amazing. These are just as good, even though hers are cheaper than Physicians Formula, so I would probably go that direction. But yeah, I really, really like these. I'm going to try to use these up. This one is black, but it's got like blue shimmers in it. And this other one is black. I think just clear black. Clear black? Yeah, because that's a thing. I think just regular black. It doesn't look like it has any shimmers in it. So I'm going to try to use those. As far as mascara, I'm going to try to use up I am going to use up because I've had it open and need to toss it. So at the end of the week, this is getting tossed. The Hypno Star from Lancome. It's one of my favorite mascaras. This was like my second sample I've gone through, and I really, really enjoy it. And I always use the Clinique Bottom Lash for my bottom lashes. It's the only mascara that does not transfer. Even waterproof mascara transfers on my bottom lash. I don't know why. It just does. The Clinique one does not, however. For concealer, I'm going to try to use up, I feel like I've been using this forever and it just is never ending. I like it enough, but I mean, I'm ready to move on. The L'Oreal Visible Lift CC Eye Corrector. This one's the one that's got the little roller ball. I'm going to use that. And I always use the Benefit Powder Flage to set my under eyes with. I just have never found anything near as good as this. It's amazing. For like legit contour, I'm going to break back out my NYX, it's a blush, but it's in the color Taupe. It just gives the perfect like chisel right here to your cheeks. So I'm going to use that. And for bronzer, I'm going to try to use up the Soleil Tan de Chanel from Chanel. I know everybody raves about this bronzer. I still have so much more of it to go. I feel like it's never ending. Everybody raves about this bronzer. I don't think it's that fantastic. I liked it when I first got it, and I was like, oh, this is amazing, blah, 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 blah. The more and more I use it, the more and more I realize it straight up makes me look orange. And I've tried using less of the product, and it actually makes me look even more orange. So I have to use like quite a bit to get like any type of desired color that I want from this product. And I just, I'm so ready for it to be over. And that's such a shame because it's such a well-loved by everybody else and their mother. It's such a highly coveted product, and I'm not in love with it. For powder bronzer, I'm going to use the Bronze Booster from Physicians Formula. I've actually hit pan on this. I don't know if you can see that, but right there in the middle you can see where I've hit pan. I love this bronzer. It is probably my favorite drugstore bronzer ever of life. For powder, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Happy Booster in the color beige. I'm going to use this as my setting powder. I'm just really trying not to use up my MAC MSF right now. I've hit major pan on that, and I don't want to have to repurchase anything. So I'm trying to use some of my other powders up. I thought this week that I would try that trick that Goss Makeup Artist did, where he put like powder on your face first before you put your foundation on. So for that, I'm going to use the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I just got this. This is in like the naturally neutral transparent color, whatever. I just got this and I love the smell of it. It's so reminiscent of like when I was a child, like the makeup that my mom or my grandma or somebody used. So I'm going to try that trick this week, see if I like it. As far as primers go, I'm going to use up the last of my Becca Evermatte Poreless Priming Perfector. And I've actually done a swap on Makeup Alley where I have the full size of this coming because this is my holy grail primer, especially during the summertime for people with oily skin. You need this primer in your life. And then as far as lips, I'm going to use my lip glass from MAC in Viva Glam Gaga 2. I have not used this in such a long time, and I've had it for so long, I need to use it. And I'm going to use 2 Buxom glosses. I didn't pick out any lipstick this week because I'm kind of like off lipsticks right now. I did, however, pick out a lip liner, and I'm going to use the MAC lip liner in Oak. I'm just kind of really into neutral nudie lips here lately, this past couple of weeks. So I'm going to use that Viva Glam, Gaga, whatever. And then I'm going to use the Buxom in the color Lisa. I'm going to try to use it up. I'm about out of this. And then if I want something besides a nude lip, I'm going to use Buxom in the color Desire, which is just a really pretty peachy coral color. So that is what I'm going to be using this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like these videos, and I can do them every week. Some things might be the same, but some things will change. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. Bye.